Death and destruction was their source of celebration, when our only chance of survival lied in migration. We were victims of one of history's earliest mass deportations. The Nakba never ended. Teach this to the next generation. Day after night, more massacres and assassinations, while majority turns a blind eye, even the United Nations. 'Cause speaking out ain't enough when you still got affiliations with those committing these crimes. Neither is your compensation. They get the limbs blown off every day. You out here worried about a bruised shin. Allah yarhamak ya Anas al-Sharif. You are a prominent voice reporting back to your news station. You were there every step of the genocide and even throughout the starvation. We won't forget his colleagues and everybody else murdered in any other location in Gaza or any of the 15 other provinces that rightfully belong to the Palestinian nation. Rest in peace. Now y'all ain't got to hear them terrorist allegations. Never forget 60,000 ain't just a number. I swear to Allah in my prostration that from the belly of the beast will keep causing frustration on these so-called leaders of countries that talk about innovation while they use it and their technologies to systematically erase education in Gaza and the people living there who've been through various trials and tribulations. They're the best example to us, a living presentation of the teachings of Islam, like the days of the Prophet and the Revelation. Peace be upon him. He was a walking Quran. Now that's true motivation. He never gave up his mission to spread Islam, the religion of peace, despite all the accusations. So should we as the youth stay up to date with our allocations of our tasks, never putting our head down even when we're banned from graduations. I promise you this is the only type of affirmation you'll get these days, because now people's biggest habit is procrastination. Ignore them, because one day will be the end to this test of patience. For on that day, not if, but when we return and freely walk on our land without a concern, we'll put an end to our nation's decades-lasting yearn. Remember, every time your excuses were met with a spurn, you wouldn't understand what happened, you couldn't discern that stern look on our face as we strive to relearn the real history, not the one you adjourn. So when we finally free, and you sit there, just watch and burn on the inside. As for our land and nation, it'll be a huge upturn. If you haven't already, then you'll have to learn that justice will be served and the tables will turn. Know that the Israeli state is something the world will have to unlearn and see Palestine forever free. Yeah, that freedom we earned.